Hi guys. So I it's my first day of doing painting. It's my first day of doing painting, and as you can see, I like I'm not good at it actually. So back then when I was young, so I was pretty much decent in sketching, but when it came to coloring things, I was pretty bad at it. Well, I tried pencil colors. Yeah, I was pretty like felt easier on my hands to blend stuff, but when it came to like watercolors or acrylic paints or anything, or even pastel colors, I just couldn't get the perfect shade of any color. Couldn't color anything completely without being satisfied from it. So I used to leave things in between. But today was the day when I have finally bought some acrylic paints from a nearby stationery shop. So this is sort of like my day one of getting better, getting good at something. So this is Fevicryl from wait, what's the company? I think Fevicryl is the company. So acrylic paints from Fevicryl, with 14 shades. I didn't want to buy like a set of around 26 colors or like 30 colors because I'm a beginner and I want to start off with basic colors. So when you're presented with a lot of colors, you know what happens? There's a concept called the problem of plenty. So if you're offered a large amount of choices, you aren't able to make any choices at all. So set of 14 color, it's pretty much decent, pretty much works for me. Bought a set of paint brushes with a combination of flat brush and round brush, I believe. So that's what the flat and round brushes, yeah. So yeah, these are my paint brushes, with the thickest one being this. I want to buy a more thicker one because I bought like around 5 canvases for myself, so that if I start to get better, I would start painting on canvases. So I need a larger brush, larger size brush, but here it is for like beginner practice that I'm doing right now. So it was my first day. I haven't I painted around like 2 pictures today. Let me keep this. So so this is sort of like my art book, which I actually bought in 2021, and it's been like 4 years, and I still haven't completed because again, me being me, I'm not at all like consistent with things. No, lately I'm trying to be. I took a break of around for like 3 days from gym because it was getting too much for me, and of course I had to go out with some of my friends. So I just took a break to just relax and do other things. So I bought this in like October 2021 it was, and there was sort of like my first drawing, if you can see. Yeah, it's not that great. And I remember I drew this. Uh, so the first painting that I showed you, I like um, drew that picture in like March of 2022 when I came to Delhi. But like this picture, this is Gyu Tomioka from Demon Slayer. So I drew this picture in my college library. So when I was new to my college, after the college reopened, colleges all throughout India reopened after COVID, it was really difficult for me to make new friends. So I used to sit in my library and like draw this. And I remember also drawing Yu Taokotsu because at that point in time I was really excited for the Jujutsu Kaisen Zero movie, which was coming in the month of June, I believe. Yeah, so yeah, this is Yu Taokotsu. It's, I'm still pretty good. As I mentioned earlier in the video, right? I am quite a little bit decent when it comes to sketching things, but not good when it comes to coloring things. Um, this is bullshit. I don't know. I'm really, I, I am like a lot into abstract art. So I was like, why not just try my hands on it without any references or anything? I just fucked it up. This is Zoro. So these are not colors. These are actually sticky notes. So I wanted to try something different. I wanted to be quirky with my drawings. This is, I don't know why did I write day one, but like, this is, so back then I still am trying to be better with symmetry. So when it comes to drawing a face from the front angle, I just mess up like the sizes of like the eyes. So one is one is smaller than the other, or one is bigger than the other. So it just messes it up. So back then I used to draw side profiles because you're not required to draw like two eyes in side profiles. So it was easier for me to draw things. This is another random thing that I drew. I don't know what I was drawing. No hands. How does it feel to be dead from the inside? Oh well, I was pretty emo back then. So this is Monkey D. Luffy and Sanji. I was initially planning to draw all characters of the Straw Hat crew. But again, me being non-consistent, nothing happened. So this is what I drew in 2023, I believe, or the start of 2024. This is this is drawing of one of the persons that I love, still love. This is Gojo. The hand is pretty small, but I think I got the hands right. So hand is one of the most hardest things to draw, man. It's like you have to really nail the perspective in order to sell that, okay, it's a perfect hand. Otherwise, no, not possible. And really the hardest thing to draw, of course, with the bends and curves on fingers and everything, the palms and stuff, and the shading as well. It's really hard. So I'm pretty proud of this drawing. And on the next page, it's Naoya. So the Jujutsu Kaisen season 3 movie is coming out in India. Like it's on 5th December next week, and I'm gonna watch it. So I drew this back in 2024. So I'm pretty much excited. So this is Todo, and this is Naoya. I pretty much messed up Naoya, but like you get the point. So this is a random, like a samurai, a warrior. So I'm a big fan of like just hatching and scratches and drawing like freely without like telling myself that, okay, you have to be neat and tidy when drawing. So I just freestyle it. Of course, I took some reference from Pinterest, but I just freestyled it. So I mean, I'm pretty proud of it. I really like this drawing, man. I love this drawing. This is another that I used to like. I mean, it's not a weird thought to imagine your girlfriend in a tank top, because I really love tank tops. I mean, come on, they're sexy. So I used to draw these things. So this is not that good. I was practicing perspective drawing, so it's like a POV shot of me watching anime. I think it was something related to Blue. It's an art anime where a student learns to paint. I don't know. I can't really recall the name. But yeah, pretty bad. Drew Spider-Man. Yeah, this pretty famous shot of half Peter and half like Peter in Spider-Man costume, along with the like spider sense, the tingle like effect as they drop. And of course, I was also like a few minutes ago I was like reading some comic books, and guess what? It's Spider-Man. I love Spider-Man. Love it. So now yeah, Guts from Berserk. Messed it up, and this is some pretty weird ass drawing that I drew. I was just frustrated by something. I would have been frustrated. I was like, when I get frustrated, I really like do like cross hatching and stuff. So yeah, this is an injured guy. I was trying to draw horror, but it didn't pan out the way I wanted it to be, so I just left it in between. I want to complete this drawing. This is of Kageyama from Haikyuu, because again, I think I was pretty much successful in like drawing decent hand. Not that great, because of course you can't see the fingers, but like it's relatively easier for me. But still, a hand is a hand. A hand is a hand. So this is Icarus's eye. So if you don't know, there's this picture where like there's I believe it's Icarus who's angry, but at the same time there's a droplet of tear that is falling from his eye, and it's so beautiful that I wanted to draw his eye. And it took my time. It took me about like, I mean, if you see this painting closely, there are a lot of details in it. I mean, even though there are not a lot of details, you can really I believe this sketch of mine really captures that raw emotion of being angry and crying at the same time. This is another just me cross-hatching and bullshitting around when I'm bored. Just a couple with sketch pens. Weird. So this as you know, like in the start of the video, I talked about me like starting to learn how to paint with acrylic colors. So this is my first painting. I drew eyes. So basically these are my these are eyes of the person that I really love, and this is also a painting of that person who I really love. And I wanted to go with more of a Vincent van Gogh and like a pretty like abstract style, with not actually capturing the actual facial expressions, but you get what I'm actually trying to draw. Of course, I'm a beginner. I don't know much about like, I don't really know how to capture the real essence of the eyes, the nose, the lips, and all the facial features and everything about a person through paint, but I'm still trying. So yeah, this is it. This is like a run through of my sketchbook. Oh yeah, this was one of my first drawings. I actually mistook this side of my sketchbook as the starting point, so I drew this sketch, and it's an angel sort of thing, and it's the I'm about to combust. I guess I've always been an emotional and a depressed guy, full of things to vent out, full of things that are kept in my head and not like presented outwards. So yeah, it's a 13-minute video, man. I'll see you again. This was my day 1 of painting with acrylic colors, and I'll keep on documenting my journey. And so, bye bye.